In this episode, the myth that we're going to be talking about is, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to eat as much healthy food as possible. So although this sounds okay at first, let me show you why there is a problem with that mentality. Yes, we should be choosing healthy foods over junk food for the most part. But if your goal is trying to lose weight, then there is a major problem with that. But first of all, let's take a look at why people have this misconception. Where did this idea come from? I think that this idea came from the fact that most people associate being fit with being healthy, which is true, and being healthy should include eating healthy, which is also true. But what's not true is linking the final thought with that initial thought, which is if you want to become fit, all you need to do is to eat healthy. And as well, with media information out there and the general traditional belief, people think that eating clean, like salads and veggies and chicken breast and fish, automatically means that you're gonna become fit if you keep eating that every single day. And that by eating junk food and unhealthy foods, you're going to get fat, which is just simply not true. I think people should stop labeling foods as healthy or unhealthy foods and focus on moderation. I do believe that you should take majority of your foods from wholesome foods rather than overly processed junk foods. But that doesn't mean that one single type of food will make you fat, will make you unhealthy, will make you unfit. The problem is when people don't focus on the amount and the moderation, and they think that as long as I eat healthy foods like salads and veggies and yogurt and granola, that's a free ticket to eat as much of those foods as they wish, as if there is some magical property with those healthy foods. So a lot of people, when they tell me, hey Andy, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to start cutting now, and I'm going to eat chicken breast and broccoli and veggies, and then a month later they come back to me saying, oh my god Andy, cutting is so hard, how do you do it? And I'm like, yeah, if you're eating the foods that you hate for long periods of time, yeah, that is hard. I can't do it either. I didn't get lean from eating those foods. Maybe someone can do it for a few months at best. Who can actually literally eat that forever and not eat a single dessert, fried food? What sane person would do that? And it's insane how I see these things on social media. The top 10 fat loss foods. The top 5 foods that will melt your fat. Melt your fat? Really? So like I said in the previous episode, what determines weight change is your net calories. So if you are on a calorie deficit, meaning you're eating less than your body needs, you're going to lose weight. And if you eat more than what your body needs, which means you're on a calorie surplus, you're going to gain weight. The rule is literally that simple. But people like to avoid that, being ignorant, thinking, oh, I don't need to worry about the calories. I don't want to get to my goals by counting calories, by worrying about calories. Well, the fact is that it is what it is. The sky is blue and the sun rises from the east. Regardless of whether or not you like to believe in it, that is how the body works. That is how physics works. That is the law of thermodynamics. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it won't happen. And in terms of calorie counting, yeah. In my opinion, if you need to get to your goals, you need to count your calories. And the reason being, to get to your goal, you need a plan. Through setting goals that are specific, measurable, objective. It's not a matter of opinion. You need to set goals that are like, it is what it is. So don't think that you'll get to your goals by arbitrarily eating the foods that you think is healthy. So long story short, eating healthy is great. It's great, but if you're using your willpower to force yourself to eat only healthy foods, then that's not gonna last forever. Mix it in with the foods that you like, the foods that are a little bit unhealthy. It's okay to have a piece of cheesecake sometimes. It's okay to have some fried chicken sometimes, as long as your calories and your macronutrients are on point. The truth is, any food has calories, even healthy foods. And sometimes an innocent looking salad could have up to 1,000 calories. Some salads will have a lot of creamy sauces that are high in calories. Avocados, that's a food that's high in fats and it is very high in calorie density. Nuts and seeds, same thing. And before you know it, these calories add up and the salad is 1,000 calories. and that's probably more than half of what you need in a day. So yeah, sometimes healthy foods are actually higher in calories. And let me share with you another perspective. Let's say you're choosing healthy foods, but you eat a bunch of them and you're in a surplus every day and you become overweight. Tell me, just because you're eating healthy foods, how is being overweight any healthier? In developed countries, the number one cause of death is heart disease. And the number one link to heart disease is being overweight and obesity. So literally, if you fix being overweight, you've just annihilated the top likelihood for you to die. How is that less important than the food choices? So I think people should focus on the bigger picture and actually get to a healthy weight first before they worry about all these little things like, oh, I should pick healthy organic food, things that are more wholesome. Yeah, if you're overweight, worry about weight loss first. But Andy, what about cholesterol and sugar? The fact of the matter is that if you're in a healthy weight range, chances are you're not constantly on a calorie surplus, and these things like bad cholesterol and sugar are not going to accumulate in your body. So if you've improved your weight, chances are you've improved a lot of your health markers already. So I think the conclusion is, while eating healthy foods is great, it doesn't automatically guarantee weight loss unless calorie is taken into consideration. So just because you're choosing quote-unquote healthy foods doesn't mean you can eat unlimited amount of them and expecting to lose weight still. So I hope this episode brings one step closer to the truth, and I hope that this video helped you get the facts straight. All right, guys, take care and see you in the next episode.